life by changing habits and behaviors.
Find out more by clicking Dr. Gill's icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Your Christian County Health Department has both COVID and flu vaccines available, with both high-dose and regular-dose flu vaccines in stock. Call them. Make your appointment now. Get their number and more info by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome in to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. Before we get going with some great conversations here, let's thank the sponsors that make it possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. On my schedule, I saw Linda Allen of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, so I never know what quite to expect and who she's going to bring. She's brought some great folks with her today. We have Crystal Baker, new chamber president, and Mike Lorenzana of Image A Home Inspection. How are we all doing today?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming in, guys. It's going to be a fun one today. We're going to start over with the Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, Miss Linda Allen. You got a new member over there at the chamber.
We've got a new member. We got an exciting new member. They're all exciting, but yesterday morning, we actually, in the elevator, signed up a new member.
Wow.
In the morning.
Fast-paced business world over there. Yeah.
Let's go from the morning. So we actually met with a team from Gurney Holdings, LLC, which is doing business as Sonic.
Okay.
So Sonic is officially coming back to Taylorville. I know the buzz has been out there for about a year, but we can officially say yes. Yes.
I love it.
That's what's going on with the construction over there.
Big announcement right
Big,
there.
huge.
Sonic, right next to Taylorville High School between Bob Ridings right there. And I thought as I passed it when I first came to Taylorville, that's a Sonic, and I hope it remains a Sonic.
It is a Sonic, and they're really super excited. They're going to hit the ground running. They have some tentative dates, but I'm not going to be responsible for mentioning those. I'm not going to do it.
Got it.
So we are going to actually host a job fair with them at the chamber. We met with them. We have all these things that we can help them with, and that's part of their membership. So we're going to have that going out soon too. So be looking for that. We talked about their hours of operation. They're going to probably most likely be operating 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. They're going to be looking for lots of help, lots of kids, or they're meeting with the whole community over the next couple of days, just seeing what we can do with them. So we're excited to announce that.
Really, really awesome
Watch for the dates to come out.
Okay, awesome. You can always go to the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce Facebook
page
for all of that information. It's great to have the chamber involved in that and getting that really kick-started, because 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. going to need a lot of employment over there.
It's going to be a lot. And for them, when they come to new towns, the chamber is the first place they go to.
Wow.
Because we're the place that you go to, and we're there, and we help them as much as we can. So we're excited for that to happen, even in the elevator.
Absolutely. We're really lucky to have a responsive and fast-acting Chamber of Commerce just like that. You're going to have to, is roller skating a requirement?
I wanted to ask that question, but I didn't want to put that pressure on them.
It always makes such a fun environment.
I know people still loved roller skating in this town. We are a roller skating community.
Oh, yeah. I have roller skates at home. Weird. They travel with me.
They do.
That's really awesome. So a brand new member for the Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Folks, you heard it. It is Sonic, and I've been reading out on all the social medias. That's the thing that people have been wanting. So any more to say there on the job fair? Still a tentative date for the job fair.
It's tentative date, but we will be using our facility to host with them. So be watching for the information to go out, and it's going to be exciting.
Awesome.
Yep.
And as we're talking about new members and members of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, Ms. Crystal Baker is here to speak on Bundles and Bliss. So first off, give us a little bit of a rundown, just the summary of Bundles and Bliss.
So Abby Barlow is the owner of Bundles and Bliss. She is a mom of 2 girls and expecting another bundle of joy soon. She works as a mammography tech, dabbles in photography, but her dream was always to own her own boutique. So once her kids was born, her shopping addiction went from buying for herself to buying for them. And she always loved finding a great consignment shop, getting cute pieces for great prices, and it quickly brought on the ideas of Bundles and Bliss. She first started out of her home, doing Facebook Live events with consignment items, which also grew quickly into boutique items. And in less than a year, she opened a storefront in June of 21 in Taylorville.
That's a really, really awesome story right there about Bundles and Bliss. Really cool right there. And another bundle you said right there.
Yeah,
another
soon.
Bundle of Bliss.
Three children.
Wow, busy over there. That's really awesome. What kind of things does Bundles and Bliss offer?
So they carry both gently used consignment items as well as new boutique clothing and accessories from baby sizes all the way up to youth sizes as well. They even have children's toys. They also carry clothing and accessories for the ladies. So Abby's sister, Allie, also has an online boutique called Annalise's, and they carry her items in the store as well. I think it's a great local shop to find a gift card for any occasion, birthday, or baby shower.
Awesome. And an online store right there always makes things just a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Tell us something unique about Bundles and Bliss.
So Abby said even though the store has grown a lot on the boutique side of things, she'll never step away from the consignment. Raising children is expensive enough without having to spend a fortune on their wardrobe. So she feels being able to shop somewhere you can get the best of both worlds is great. She said you can walk into the store and spend $10 and get several cute, gently used items, and also grab that boutique item you've just been dying to have and leave the store not spending a fortune, but having a lot of great items.
Absolutely. As I grow older, I'm learning the value of these thrift secondhand stores. Half my wardrobe now is, pairs of jeans and cool shirts that I've found. And that's the way to go, especially when you're trying to dress up a toddler. It's going to grow out of those clothes
really quickly. So
years.
Consignment is great.
Awesome. It's a great way to go right there. And any exciting news over there at Bundles and Bliss?
Yes, they have some really exciting news. So after a few years in her current location, she's super excited to announce that they are moving to a new location on the Taylorville Square. It's 103 South Washington Street. And I think we're all familiar. The Uprooted, which is another wonderful boutique in our town, just moved from that building. So it's a familiar location for a lot of us.
I love it. One business moves out of one into another, and another local business comes into that one.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
There. That's really awesome. Can you read off the new location one more time for us?
Yeah, 103 South Washington.
Beautiful. And Linda Allen, I mean, you got businesses and members moving out throughout this town, relocating, expanding. This is awesome.
It's awesome. Spring is here. It has sprung. You're seeing a lot of movement, whether they are moving from one store to another, but it's just great to see that we are thriving. We're thriving. And this one here, I will attest as being a parent of two, and you do know the value of thrift shopping. Those kids grow so fast. You can buy something brand new for $40 and they can wear it for maybe 2 weeks.
I haven't been to that realm of life yet, but I understand what you're saying.
So it's very important because I learned pretty fast out the gate that, my daughter grew so fast, like 2 weeks was tops with a pair of pants. And I would tell people, don't buy brand new, please don't. And I would push consignment, and that's where I went. So I'm very excited to have them on the square. Another consignment store will be hitting.
And another addition to the square. It's almost a complete square out there.
The square is amazing.
Telling you, I showed up about 8 months ago now, and the square did not look like it did right now. There's a lot of talk about, towns are doing this and that. It feels like a facade sometimes. We're not just blowing smoke here. There's a lot of action.
We have a lot of great community organizations that work really, really hard to make sure that we succeed.
It felt like back in the day we'd have to leave town to do a day of shopping, and now we have the luxury of doing that right here in Taylorville. You can spend an entire day shopping in Taylorville. That's
been the theme recently, shopping local. And you think, when that was said maybe years back, it's hard to shop local years back, but now really there's everything that you can find.
There's everything. You can eat everything too.
Absolutely.
Sonic, a new chamber member. If you missed that earlier in this episode, Sonic is on the way here.
Super excited.
Don't have any dates here, but another thing that we are very excited for here as we're sticking on some members and some chamber related areas before we move over to Mike Lorenzana with home inspection of imaging A. That'll be second half, so stay tuned for that one. Let's stick with chamber. Do we have an official number for chamber members?
Boy, I wish we did. I would sit down and count that out. We fluctuate anywhere in the 250 to 300. I always say that because there is always a fluctuation in numbers, but we hold our own. We stay strong and steady. We really do.
Figure it out. We're still talking about Bundles and Bliss here. A new location is coming, and oftentimes you see maybe a party, maybe like a celebration happening there. Anything going on there?
Yeah, Abby from Bundles and Bliss wanted to let us know she's having a new location party on Thursday, February 29th from 5 to 7, where everyone can go check out the new space, mingle with other women, and shop. She also is having a grand opening on March 1st at 11 a.m. with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce hosting a ribbon cutting at 10:30. During both events, she's going to have scratch-off ticket sales where people can get anywhere from 10 to 50% off of their items.
Exciting.
It's going to be a great thing to attend right there. And the date for that one?
That is, the grand opening is March 1st at 11 a.m. and the evening party is Thursday, February 29th from 5 to 7, again at 103 South Washington.
Super fun. I love the opening celebrations right there and a chance to get some big deals at Bundles and Bliss. Now, can we get some information, just maybe the address one more time, places you can go for information? I'm sure Bundles and Bliss has a nice social media presence.
Yes, absolutely. So again, the address is 103 South Washington on the downtown Taylorville Square. You can find them in store Wednesday, 10 to 2 p.m., Thursday and Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays open 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can also find them on Facebook, Instagram, or a website you can shop at 24/7, bundlesandbliss.com.
Awesome. And business around here locally, they have such great Facebook pages and Instagram pages where they present them.
They all help
so
each
well.
other too.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's a great
absolutely.
community.
So awesome. That
We'll
was,
see you at that ribbon cutting too.
I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be there. Grab a
All right.
couple pictures. Hopefully
Okay.
hold those big scissors again.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite
We'll
things
do
to do. We're talking right now. That was Crystal Baker speaking on Bundles and Bliss right there. And a big grand opening when?
The grand opening is March 1st at 11 a.m.
Awesome. It's been super fun to learn about that. And the new member of Sonic coming soon to Taylorville. Here you see the construction going down over there. I'm very excited for that. Guys, it's time for us to take a short little break right now. When we come back, we're going to hear from Mike Lorenzana of Image A Home Inspection, a great service right there offered here locally. We've been hearing from Linda Allen, Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Crystal Baker, new Chamber President. My name is Tim Zalabak, and you are listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Do you need a new driveway? You really don't know who to call. You don't know who you can trust. You've heard horror stories. You don't want to get ripped off. Hi, I'm Cousin Bill with Illinois Paving. I'm the third generation family-owned business with years of experience and references. Upfront written estimates. Call us today, 788-7777. From Litchfield to Lincoln, from Pittsfield to Pana, we have you covered.
WTIM on its many platforms, AM, FM, and online brings you Taylorville Tornado football and boys basketball all season long and playoff games of all teams. Tornado Sports on WTIM and stream live on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Are brought to you by Kirby Real Estate, the Christian County YMCA, Brad Davis, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and Landmark, all in Taylorville.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are gonna do it today.
Join me, Kirby Kasner, every Monday morning from 8:40 till 10 a.m. on the new WTIM Morning Show, live from the lobby of People's Bank and Trust in Pana. Tune in on all of WTIM's platforms for the new WTIM Morning Show from Pana, Mondays from 8:40 till 10 a.m.
Brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pana Save-A-Lot, Whiskey Bill Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited.
If you put on a few pounds after the holidays, Prairie Farms Dairy Products can help. Prairie Farms no-fat and low-fat products give you the nutrition you need and taste great too. Prairie Farms 2%, 1%, and skim milk are great thirst quenchers. Prairie Farms low-fat and no-fat cottage cheese and yogurt are great as a salad or just by themselves and taste delicious. For low-fat and no-fat products that taste great and provide good nutrition, check out Prairie Farms Dairy Products in your grocer or convenience store dairy case.
I'm Police Chief Andrew Pistorius with the Sullivan Police Department, here to talk about a topic no one wants to discuss, depression that many times leads to suicide. When a person is going through such feelings, many times family and friends don't know how to help. But there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. Call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline toll-free at 800-273-TALK. That's 800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help.
Scott Primer here from Locust Grove Church near Assumption. We're spreading the good news of Christ in person and online. Come join our family or watch our video sermon podcast by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Schaefer Perfetti and the Sally Funeral Home, Taylorville's only locally owned and operated funeral home, honoring lives and celebrating memories. Find out about all the services they provide at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to WTIM, your information station. My name is Tim Zalabak, your host of the WTIM Morning Show, which we are in the midst of. Thanks so much to the sponsors that make it possible. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. In the studio, we have Linda Allen, Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Mike Lorenzana of Image A Home Inspections there. Crystal Baker really nicely presented Bundles and Bliss and all the things they got going on. She ducked out for the day, but now it's all about Mike's. Now, Mr. Mike Lorenzana, this is a big thing that you're doing over there. It's a home inspection service. We were talking, we don't know if we have any locally, but this is a huge service that you offer. So, first up, For the people who don't know, what home inspections, and I'm one of those guys that don't know, tell me a little bit about what you do.
Okay, it's pretty much a home inspection is an examination of the house's function and safety aspects by a certified inspector. For that reason, it is very important.
Yeah, absolutely. Linda, we've been talking about how important this job is and how easy it is to find locally, and it's proven to be kind of tough. Talk to me about what Mike does here and the troubles that can happen if Mike's not involved.
So we were talking about this the other day, and I was telling him in the market where the house is right now, the house is being so far and few between. When you see them, you might jump on it. You might be like, there's a house, I'm going to get it. And then you go ahead and you put your money down on it. But if you don't have that home inspection done, you might run into problems. You might inherit a big problem that you didn't want. It might be small, but the home inspector comes in and basically tells you what he's looking at. This has a foundation crack, or this looks good. It's just a small fee to ensure your big investment.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the biggest investments you'll make in your life is your home, of course. Home. So when you head out to a home and you're doing your inspection, what kind of things are you looking for, Mike?
Okay. What we inspect is the major components, such as the roof, the exterior envelope. We do the foundation, electrical system, plumbing, HVAC, and also I do appliances as well. So we do this to identify the systems components that are working properly. That's the whole reason for this home inspection.
Wow, all of those aspects right there, very important. Even appliances, that's something you want working when you move in first day.
Absolutely. So yeah, some other home inspectors do not offer that. Interesting. So that's something we offer. Also, we offer a buyback program too. So if we're running through a realtor and someone buys a home and I inspect that home and there is an issue with that home that I miss on the inspection, I guarantee to buy that back. Actually, NACHI, who I'm certified through, will buy that home back. Then they can go proceed to buy another home to their dismay. So
wow, I like that right there.
Yeah, and I don't know a lot of people offering that as well.
That's a strong mission that you stick to right there. And you're kind of putting your skills out on the table right there.
Absolutely. And they should, because I have over 30 years. So you should expect more from me, and I'm here for you.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So with 30 years of professional experience like that, what do you have a better understanding of things, and what kind of knowledge would you put out there to the public?
Okay, with the experience that I have, you should know that I'm going to pass the information that I have down to my clients. So when I go out there and inspect something, I fully understand how things work, because I myself personally, I've done foundation, I've built the home, I've installed all the cabinets, I've installed the appliances, I've done electrical work, the plumbing work, I've done HVAC, I've done it all. So I know what to look for, I know what to expect, and I can explain that to a customer or client as I know.
Yeah.
Not as I seen that and I'm guessing, but I've been there, done that, and seen that. So
what an important aspect that is. Just as you were involved in all the aspects, you know how each and everything works. That's kind of the key to understanding and describing it to your client, because I'm sure they have no idea what you're talking about, but your experience in all those fields right there just makes you so qualified for the job you do. That's really awesome. So talk to me about how many inspection services the company of Image A, I'm doing that right? Image A.
I like the way it sounds. Yeah,
it's really cool.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Currently, we're doing 14 different inspections right now. I'll kind of briefly go over them real quick. We're doing a home buyer's inspection. That's the basic one where somebody's selling their home and they like to have it inspected. Seller's inspection, where a seller's going to sell their home and we'll inspect that pre-sell so that they can say, the home's already been inspected. That's another one. We do construction drawdown inspections, which is a lending institution requesting inspection prior to payment for the contractor. We do investors inspection, which is a detailed room by room inspection. We do a buyer and seller and investment properties inspections. We do annual home maintenance inspections, first year new construction, warranty inspections. So if somebody buys a new home, it's guaranteed for 1 year by that contractor. So at the 11th month, they need to have an inspection done, and then we could come out with a detailed report and specify everything that needs to be corrected. And they'll be able to take care of that prior to their warranty expiring. Also, we do a 4-point inspection, which is electrical, plumbing, roof, and structure. And a lot of insurance companies will ask for that. And also, we do a 203K consultant services. Cool. So if anybody has a 203K and needs a consultant, we are on the roster, so we are certified. And there we do feasible studies, write-ups, change orders, as well as draws. Compliant inspections in order to meet code and city compliances. So that all follows there.
Just such comprehensive services right there. And Mike, we're already in our last minute. Time flew by on us here in our second half, but places people can go for this information to use your services, website, phone number, whatever you got.
Okay, great. Thank you. You can go to www.safe, GUARD.me. And once you go there, I have an email on there. You can send an email at that point, or you can call me at 217-693-9530.
Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for coming.
He's going to be busy.
He really is. I hope so. That was Mike Lorenzana of Image A Home Inspections, a great service here across Taylorville, Christian County, and Sangamon County areas.
Absolutely.
Right there. Awesome. And Linda Allen, the Executive Director of the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Thank you all for listening. You are listening to the WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W24.